Hi Siri,
Hi, Victor. How can I help?
how are you today?
I'm pretty good, thanks.
Siri, what task do you have?
You can say things like, play music on YouTube, what's the news, and make a note. Some other things you can say include, switch to light mode, tell me a story, make a group FaceTime call, turn on flashlight, and rewind 30 seconds.
Siri, turn on flashlight.
Okay, I turned flashlight on.
Siri, turn off flashlight.
Okay, I turned flashlight off.
Siri, turn off Wi-Fi.
Okay, Wi-Fi is now off.
Siri, turn on Wi-Fi.
Okay, I turned Wi-Fi on.
Hey Siri,
Uh-huh.
what are voice assistants?
Assistive listening devices are used in selected listening environments. They employ a microphone placed close to the specific sound source that transmits to the hearing impaired listener. This answer is from medscape.com.
Siri, what is Bluetooth?
Bluetooth is a short range wireless technology standard that is used for exchanging data between fixed and mobile devices over short distances and building personal area networks. Should I keep going?
Yes.
In the most widely used mode, transmission power is limited to 2.5 milliwatts, giving it a very short range of up to 10 meters. It employs UHF radio waves in the ISM bands from 2.402 GHz to 2.48 GHz.
Siri, what are proteins?
Proteins are large biomolecules and macromolecules that comprise one or more long chains of amino acid residues. Want to hear more?
Yes.
Proteins perform a vast array of functions within organisms, including catalyzing metabolic reactions, DNA replication, responding to stimuli, providing structure to cells and organisms, and transporting molecules from one location to another.
Siri, what are caffeine?
Caffeine is a central nervous system stimulant of the methylxanthine class and is the most commonly consumed psychoactive substance globally. Should I keep going?
Yes.
It is mainly used for its eugeroic, ergogenic, or nootropic properties. Caffeine can supposedly, after a person grows used to it, have a lesser effect on wakefulness. Caffeine acts by blocking binding of adenosine at a number of adenosine receptor types, inhibiting the centrally depressant effects of adenosine, and enhancing the release of acetylcholine.
Siri, what are nutrients?
A nutrient is a substance used by an organism to survive, grow, and reproduce. The requirement for dietary nutrient intake applies to animals, plants, fungi, and protists. Want to hear more?
Yes.
Nutrients can be incorporated into cells for metabolic purposes or excreted by cells to create non-cellular structures such as hair, scales, feathers, or exoskeletons.
Siri, what is an AI companion?
Artificial human companions may be any kind of hardware or software creation designed to give companionship to a person. This is from Wikipedia.
Siri, find me the definition of patience.
Patience means the capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset. Do you want to hear the remaining one?
Yes.
It means any of various forms of card game for one player, the object of which is to use up all one's cards by forming particular arrangements and sequences, solitaire.
Siri, find me the definition of opportunities.
Opportunity means a set of circumstances that makes it possible to do something.
Siri, find me the definition of satisfaction.
Satisfaction means fulfillment of one's wishes, expectations, or needs, or the pleasure derived from this.
Siri, what is a 3D printer?
3D printing, or additive manufacturing, is the construction of a three-dimensional object from a CAD model, or a digital 3D model. Should I keep going?
Yes.
It can be done in a variety of processes in which material is deposited, joined, or solidified under computer control, with the material being added together, typically layer by layer.
Hey Siri,
Mm-hmm.
what are crystals?
A crystal, or crystalline solid, is a solid material whose constituents are arranged in a highly ordered microscopic structure, forming a crystal lattice that extends in all directions. Want to hear more?
Yes.
In addition, macroscopic single crystals are usually identifiable by their geometrical shape, consisting of flat faces with specific, characteristic orientations. The scientific study of crystals and crystal formation is known as crystallography.
Hey Siri,
Mm-hmm.
what's the weather today?
Should be sunny today. Daytime temperatures will hover around 71 degrees, with overnight lows around 48.
Siri, a recipe for apple cider.
Here are 5 videos matching recipe apple cider.
Hey Siri,
Uh-huh.
find a recipe for dirt cup.
Here are 5 videos matching recipe turkey.
Siri,
Hmm?
find a recipe for dirt cup treats.
Okay, I found this on the web for recipe dirty cat treats. Check it out. Okay, I found this on the web for recipe dirt cup treats. Check it out.
Siri,
Uh-huh.
what is an operating system?
You're running iOS version 17.7.1.
Siri, what iOS stand for?
iOS is a trademark term. It means an operating system used for mobile devices manufactured by Apple Incorporated.
Hey Siri, Do octopuses have 3 hearts?
Yes, octopuses have 3 hearts. 2 hearts pump blood past the gills, and the third heart pumps blood to the organs. This is from patty.com.
Siri, what is echolocation?
Echolocation, also called biosonar, is a biological active sonar used by several animal groups, both in the air and underwater. Want to hear more?
Yes.
Echolocating animals emit calls, and listen to the echoes of those calls that return from various objects near them. They use these echoes to locate and identify the objects. Echolocation is used for navigation, foraging, and hunting prey. Echolocation calls can be frequency modulated or constant frequency.
Siri, find me the definition of migration.
Migration means seasonal movement of animals from one region to another. Do you want to hear the remaining one?
Yes.
It means movement from one part of something to another.
Siri, what is citric acid?
Citric acid is an organic compound with the skeletal formula HOC2. It is a colorless weak organic acid. Shall I continue?
Yes.
It occurs naturally in citrus fruits. In biochemistry, it is an intermediate in the citric acid cycle, which occurs in the metabolism of all aerobic organisms. More than 2 million tons of citric acid are manufactured every year. It is used widely as acidifier, flavoring, preservative, and chelating agent.
Siri, what is vegetation?
Vegetation is an assemblage of plant species and the ground cover they provide. It is a general term, without specific reference to particular taxa, life forms, structure, spatial extent, or any other specific botanical or geographic characteristics. Should I keep going?
Yes.
It is broader than the term flora, which refers to species composition.
Siri, what is crystallization?
Crystallization is the process by which solids form, where the atoms, or molecules, are highly organized into a structure known as a crystal. Want to hear more?
Yes.
Some ways by which crystals form are precipitating from a solution, freezing, or more rarely deposition directly from a gas. Attributes of the resulting crystal depend largely on factors, such as temperature, air pressure, cooling rate, and in the case of liquid crystals, time of fluid evaporation. Crystallization occurs in 2 major steps.
Siri, who is William Gray Walter?
William Gray Walter was an American-born British neurophysiologist, cybernetician, and robotician. He was one of the founders of cybernetics. This answer is from Wikipedia and wikiquote.org.
Siri, who is Alessandra Volta?
Alessandro Giuseppe Antonio Anastasio Volta was an Italian physicist and chemist who was a pioneer of electricity and power, and is credited as the inventor of the electric battery and the discoverer of methane. Shall I continue?
Yes.
He invented the voltaic pile in 1799 and reported the results of his experiments in a 2-part letter to the President of the Royal Society, which was published in 1800.
Siri, how rock candy is made of?
Rock candy, or sugar candy, also called rock sugar or crystal sugar, is a type of confection composed of relatively large sugar crystals. Want to hear more?
Yes.
In some parts of the world, local variations are called misri, nabbit, or navet. This candy is formed by allowing a supersaturated solution of sugar and water to crystallize onto a surface suitable for crystal nucleation, such as a string, stick, or plain granulated sugar.
Siri, what are smartphones?
A smartphone, often simply called a phone, is a mobile device that combines the functionality of a traditional mobile phone with advanced computing capabilities. Should I keep going?
Yes.
It typically has a touchscreen interface, allowing users to access a wide range of applications and services, such as web browsing, email, and social media, as well as multimedia playback and streaming.
Hey Siri,
Uh-huh.
what is a computer system?
A computer is a machine that can be programmed to automatically carry out sequences of arithmetic or logical operations. Shall I continue?
Yes.
Modern digital electronic computers can perform generic sets of operations known as programs. These programs enable computers to perform a wide range of tasks.
Hey Siri,
Hmm?
what is an iPhone?
You can find details on all Apple products at apple.com.
Siri, what are updates?
It's currently cloudy and 67 degrees. Expect mostly clear skies for this afternoon. That's all for now. To hear the news, install the Podcasts app.